Are you recording? What is up, people of the interweb?
Yeah!
We are actually doing 2 episodes this week.
But this will be posted later.
Yeah, so maybe one. This might be a next weeker, but...
This is the Dylan and Sam show!
Let's get hyped! Yee! Okay. I think we're going to have a little bit shorter of a podcast for this one. Nah, I'm getting into like a very serious talk right now.
Oh.
I'm going to give you 2 topics. You get to pick which one we talk about first. Okay. Step 1. Deer hunting. We're going to go over overview, stories. Okay.
Basic history.
Knowledge question quiz.
Dude.
Pre-test, post-test. Second, gingers. You know.
Stop. Yeah, that's actually a great
You said you want to talk about something controversial, so let's get into it.
Okay.
Do you think gingers are real?
No, that has to be later.
Okay, let's go.
We can't, dude. No one will listen because they'll hear that and they'll be like, "Okay, screw these guys."
Okay.
We're gonna lose all of our ginger audience.
Okay, I want your funniest. I want your funniest deer hunting story.
Wait, no. First, my funniest.
Yeah.
Dude, I have some great stories, but I don't know if they're funny. They're more painful and sad.
Yeah. I have a funny one with Sam. So, Sam's coming out to where we hunt, going for the first time.
Oh, jeez.
We're about to start walking, and I get a phone call from Sam, like, "Oh, hey, Dylan, don't walk right now. There's like a doe like 2 feet away from me."
No, we need context to this.
Okay,
Hold
let
on.
me finish, then you can say your side. So I'm like, okay, I'll just wait here. He's like, it's like a pretty little doe, might have spots, kinda. Should I shoot it? I'm like, yeah, go for it if you want. He shoots it, drops it, so I take off running because I'm like, I don't know if Sam's a good shot or not. So I whip out my knife and I'm running with a knife because I'm like, I might have to go slash some throats up here. And then Sam's like, I think I got it. Okay, so now we're off the phone. I'm there. So context over.
That's your version?
No, and then so we get there, 6-point buck. So I don't know. You might be the one that needs glasses.
I'm pretty impressed that you said it was a 6-point. It
was
like
a
7. It was
5
a 7.
and a quarter.
Here's how it actually went. Okay, it is about 10:30, 11. So I've been in the stand for a long time. Like I'm done. I didn't see anything all morning. I'm just sitting there, and I'm just like, okay, this is like throwing the towel. This morning sucked. This was our first. I think it was the first day. So I'm sitting in the stand, like about to unload my gun. I'm literally like giving up. And Dylan calls me and like, okay, they're gonna come pick me up in the stand. We're gonna head back for lunch, whatever. I'm standing up. I'm looking around trying to find Dylan. I get a call, and I see Dylan way over in the horizon, like slowly walking down from the field. And I'm like, hey, are you coming? Wait. I look around, back in front of me, and there is a deer. Just chilling, just eating grass, like probably 20, 30 yards. Really close. He had no idea I was there. Okay, it's probably like a young buck. I thought it was a doe, so I'm like, don't move. There's literally a deer.
Yeah, he's talking to me. I don't know how the deer doesn't hear him.
Dude, I'm like in a quiet voice, like, there's literally a deer right here. Don't move. Should I shoot it? Because I didn't know I didn't want to shoot like a doe on the first day. I don't know. My standards were pretty high at that point. He's like, Dylan, this is like super loud, like, yeah, you got it. Literally gonna scare the deer away because he's just standing there walking towards me still. So then Dylan...
I wasn't walking. I was like army crawling.
You were like, hey, what's up? You're gonna come pick me up.
I was like bear crawling.
No. That deer had no clue though.
And the knife in my teeth. I was like...
You did not.
Put some paint over my eyes like
Crawled
Rambo. And I was like about to sneak up and just like snap his neck.
Anyways, so then what happens after that is I just turn around, shoot the deer. I'm sorry, deer. And that's it. Then no one's some sprinting like, oh my gosh, did you get it? I'm like, yeah, I dropped it really fast.
No.
Yeah.
Sam was like crying at this point.
Dude, what actually happened though? Should we tell him the real story?
What's the real story?
Dude, so actually me and Dylan were both coming from the grass. And we had a smoke grenade. We found a 20-point buck. And we decided to take the smoke grenade, throw it in there. We had no idea we were coming. We came with our ballistic knives. Shot him right in the feet.
Right in the feet.
Dropped him.
Just like Call of Duty where feet
Dude,
shots count.
We lethally tactical take down deer.
Dude, the foot artery.
Coronary artery, foot radial.
Yeah.
Norepinephrine.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good hunting. The only good story I
Oh,
got.
tell them your story of how you literally had to,
The coon.
the river and the. Oh, the coon!
Oh, I got two stories.
Dude, you have great stories.
Okay, so we're walking this really big CRP one day, and we get like a
Yeah.
pretty nice 6-pointer up, and my brother shoots it, and we think it drops. Okay, so like it went up right between us. All of a sudden, it starts going again, and I shoot, falls over again. Okay, we get in closer to it, gets up again. My sister comes from the other way, and then she shoots it. Okay.
This deer has like 8 bullets in it.
Yeah. So we started about 200 yards from a creek, and at this point we're watching it crawl. We're trying to catch up to it. It's crawling. All of a sudden I hear splash. So my first instinct is to drop my gun and go in after this buck.
You dropped your gun?
Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna go swimming with it. So at this point I'm waist deep in a creek in late November with a deer that's thrashing. And all I got with me is a pretty dull knife. And my brother's like, look away. And I'm like, why? Pow! Shoots it in the water like
He did?
tidal waves over me. So now I'm completely
Tidal
soaked.
waves over you.
And the deer still wasn't dead.
Dude, this is the strongest deer I've ever met.
No, so then I finally get up to it and cut its throat. But then...
It didn't try and run. You'd have to like hop on its back.
No, the deer was probably about 5,000 pounds when we pulled it out of the creek because it was so wet.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude. Shout out to that deer.
yeah. That's
Dude,
a
it has
tough
like 10 bullets
SOB.
in it. Dude,
Yeah.
that's a good way to go out.
Yeah,
If I was a deer, I'd want to have like in the river like.
like Vietnam.
Like trying to crawl out, and you just get shot over and over, and then some guy comes out with a knife, and you just have to like shake him off.
Yeah, like there's fist fighting.
Dude, holy crap, that's a good story.
Yeah.
What's your other story? The coon.
Yeah. So we were walking by these woods one day, and this like must have been a nest, and it must have been a mama coon, but
Oh yes.
I think this coon was about 47 pounds of pure rage and muscle, and it came right at me, and I put the 12 gauge right down between my legs, and I had to shoot it
Yeah.
that far away, because it was about to attack me,
Dude.
and it was so big the slug didn't kill it, so it was...
Dude, that was the biggest. Like, we were deer hunting. We probably could have shot that and put our tag on it, and they would have thought it was deer. It's that big.
Yeah.
This raccoon was, like, the max amount of girth a raccoon can have.
It was like 5 raccoons worth of
Dude,
raccoon.
that was terrifying. And I was not even as close to you.
No, yeah, that was a big guy.
Yeah, I thought you shot a deer. I ran over to you, and you're like, nope, just a raccoon.
I thought it was a deer.
Dude. Or like the one time your dad, so Dylan's dad, he'll sit in like a trailer sometimes,
Yeah.
and there'll be deer flocking around him. I don't know if he closes his eyes or just hip fires, but Dylan's dad, he just doesn't aim. He just like, what was it? Oh no, he wasn't even in the trailer. We were walking, and little though, like Bambi was older than this deer. I'm sorry, but.
It was the last day.
We were desperate. Dylan's dad was extra desperate. So he's got his gun, just not even, probably like barely even loaded, like not looking for anything. All of a sudden we hear, bah! We go over there like, oh, did you get a deer? Like, yeah, I got one.
Yeah, he didn't even raise it above his waist, and he shot in the back of the head.
This man hip fired at Bambi's younger sister.
And he got it.
And he got it!
It was
Dude, the bullet hole was, okay, that's probably too graphic, but the bullet was probably bigger than the deer. Like, it covered the whole, it was a gruesome sight.
Waste anything.
Yeah, of course not.
Okay, I think
Legend.
we're getting more skilled in this podcast realm.
Dude, I thought of a great topic, though, also.
What do you got?
So, we're talking about deer hunting.
You gotta have good transitions. That's what I was thinking.
What if the deer hunted you?
Oh, that's a good... Maybe we'll save gingers for another week. All you gingers are safe for one more week.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Don't die. Because I don't think gingers have souls, but that's besides the point.
Okay. Anyways, So imagine this. It's a cold, brisk November morning. And it's another season opener just like every other. You go out into your stand, you got your shotgun in your hand, and all of a sudden you look up. Bah! You just got shot by a deer. You survived, but now hunting will never be the same.
Yeah.
What if the deer hunted you?
There's so many questions I have with this because if the deer is smart enough to hunt you, first of all, do they have guns or do they like horn you or hoof you or like spears?
Oh no, they probably don't have any weapons. They just kill you.
So they're just aggressive like a black bear.
Oh, okay, this is how it would happen. You're in your stand, or you're going to your stand. You hear like a rustling in the bushes. Like, oh crap, is there a deer? I'm going to my stand. It's not even legal time.
It's like my biggest fear is...
My name's Dylan, but it's not legal time. It's like an hour before I can even see, but I'm just gonna shoot anyways because it's pitch black and I trust the process.
Never done that.
Anyways, this deer, you hear him rustling in the bushes. All of a sudden, you look to your left at the bushes and you don't see him. You look to your right and the deer's like stabbing you with his horns. Dude, they will sneak up on you.
Yeah, deer are pretty stealthy.
They will be stealthy. You're in your stand. All of a sudden, you hear like a scratching on the side of your stand. The deer's climbing up.
I don't...
What do you do?
If the deer are smart enough to like develop like attack strategies and like play war games, I don't know why like deer aren't like trying to take over the planet. Like why they're just pissed at only hunters.
Dude, you'll be in your stand and you'll see one about to aim at it. Left flank. You got the buck's brother over here charging at you, taking out part of your stand or the tree stand.
What I imagine when you say this, whoa.
Whoa.
Is the Jurassic Park scene when they're walking in the tall grass and the raptors in there, and all of a sudden the guys just like legs get taken out and they just disappear, and like almost all of them. That'd be like walking Sarah P now.
Dude, I would be so scared. I would not deer hunt.
No.
If the deer hunted me, I would
Why
not.
would you even deer hunt anymore? If the deer were like, you, like
dude, it's
we're
a
gonna
challenge.
hunt you.
It's a challenge. They're just sick of being the prey. They're the predator now.
Yeah.
We have to adapt.
What is that book where you hunt humans? This is the most dangerous game, but with deer.
Oh, dude. Or like you're even just like driving to like your hunting spot, and the deer will just like they'll have like a herd of them and they'll like tip your car over.
Yeah.
Like on the road. Dude, they don't play around. I feel like this would be.
Dude, deer will dig like holes and like have like those spike holes, like
well, like foxholes and like they'll build trenches.
Yeah.
Is there a no man's land in this hunting zone?
The deer will like team up with the coyotes and they'll have like holes so they can sneak up on you.
The birds come at you, blind you, and then the deer come from under you. And what the heck, dude?
Yeah.
I don't want to hunt anymore.
Imagine if animals like rised up. I bet animals could kick humans' butts.
Oh yes, but they're not smart enough.
Well, we have weapons. That's the only advantage. But like, imagine if like 3 blackbears are coming at you. Like, what are you gonna do? Fist fight them? Like,
dude.
You have no weapons.
Dude, what if deer could talk? So like, you're hunting and all of a sudden you're like, "Hey man, I'm not having a good day." And you're like, "What?" Not today, man. Please don't shoot me.
Yeah, I haven't got.
You know how weird that'd be?
I haven't got any dough in a while. He's a little depressed.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, someday women are gonna rule the earth though because men
Oh yeah.
are so infatuated by them. Even deer.
I mean, yeah. Deer and Rut, he won't even know if he's getting shot at. He's trying to find his
Just trying to
girl.
get some puss.
Well,
I don't think that's a bad word, so don't have to John Cena my face.
I haven't John Cena anything yet. We're gonna have a long John Cena pause right here.
I was listening to the Minnesota versus Wisconsin game, and Minnesota actually played good football for once, and at the end of the game, they interviewed a guy, and he's like, yeah, we played so effing good today, and he's dropped like 3 F-bombs, and the guy on the radio is like, well, I'm getting fired. And he's like, okay, I'm done with my interview, you can go swear with your teammates now. That's literally what he said on the radio.
Oh yeah, how do you feel that Wisconsin lost? I forgot about that.
That's fine. It's Minnesota's time.
But it's also like bittersweet because then Iowa wins the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Because Minnesota beat Wisconsin, so I don't know how I feel about it. Gophers are the best. Iowa's the worst.
Yeah.
Hawkeyes, just yeah.
What, 15 minutes? We did good this time.
This is also a long podcast. Dude, we're going to have so many.
Yeah, we got to make like some 5-minute ones.
We're cranking out. Oh, I was thinking, okay, I'll tell you this after if you ever.
Outro time?
I have an idea for the old podcast that we're going to bring into the new ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you for listening. If you made it this far, you're a real one.
Yeah, if you made it through 3, you might as well get to 50. Like, you're at that hump.
Guys, if you want more hunting tips from us and stories, like, we are professionals. We have hunted the most proficient, prestigious bucks you've ever seen.
We've gotten so much clout on the YouTube now, I think people should start commenting. What do you want us to talk about?
Dude, people, tell your family about this podcast.
Yeah, tell your neighbors, your mailman, your rabbis, like, whatever.
Dude, tell your pastors about this.
That's what, everyone's got homework this week. You can't listen again. Unless you get someone else to listen.
Dude, we have 0 listeners next week. All right, outro time. Yeah!
Go.
Go!
This was a Dylan and Sam production. Produced by Sam. Starred, mic'd, voiced, animated, curated, and cooked by Dylan Woodford. Adios.